Legs giving out after 60? This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. If you're over 60 and feel like your legs are weaker than they used to be, then this will be the most important video you watch this year. Picture this. You're walking up the stairs to your bedroom, and halfway up, your legs start burning. Your knees feel shaky. You grab the railing just a bit tighter than you used to. Does that sound familiar? Here is what your doctor probably hasn't told you. After age 60, you are losing up to 3% of your leg muscle mass every single year. That's not just a random number. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of Gerontology followed 1,880 adults over 60 for 5 years and discovered something shocking. Those who lost leg strength had a 287% higher chance of needing a walker or wheelchair within the next decade. But here's where it gets really interesting. The same researchers found that just 3 specific movements, when done correctly, can reverse this muscle loss by up to 40% in just 12 weeks. No gym required, no fancy equipment, just your body and maybe a chair. The number one movement on this list is so powerful that orthopedic surgeons at Johns Hopkins started prescribing it instead of knee surgery for certain patients. And get this, 70% of those patients canceled their surgeries after just 8 weeks because their leg strength improved so dramatically they didn't need the operation anymore. Before we begin, share with us in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We read and reply to every single comment. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's start with a movement that seems simple. Wall sits might look like you're just leaning against a wall, but what's happening inside your muscles is pure magic. When you perform a wall sit, you're activating every single muscle fiber in your quadriceps, those big muscles on the front of your thighs. You're also firing up your glutes, your hamstrings, and even those tiny stabilizer muscles around your knees that most exercises completely ignore. Here's what makes this movement special. Unlike regular squats that put pressure on your knee joints, wall sits create what physical therapists call isometric tension. This means your muscles are working incredibly hard without your joints moving at all. A study from the European Journal of Applied Physiology tested 65 adults over 60 and found that those who did wall sits 3 times a week increased their leg strength by 31% in just 8 weeks. Even more impressive, their balance scores improved by 23%, which directly translates to fewer falls and better stability in daily life. To perform a wall sit correctly, find a clear wall space and stand with your back flat against it. Your feet should be shoulder-width apart and about 2 feet away from the wall. Now, here is the key most people miss. Before you start sliding down, engage your core muscles like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. This protects your lower back and doubles the effectiveness of the exercise. Slowly slide down the wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor, creating a 90-degree angle at your knees. If that's too challenging at first, stop at 45 degrees and work your way down over time. Your knees should be directly above your ankles, not pushed forward past your toes. Press your entire back against the wall, especially your lower back. No arching allowed. Hold this position for 20 seconds to start. The secret to maximizing wall sits lies in your breathing. Most people hold their breath, which cuts off oxygen to your muscles and makes them fatigue faster. Instead, breathe slowly and deeply through your nose, counting 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out. This breathing technique increases your hold time by an average of 35%. As you get stronger, add 5 seconds to your hold time each week. The goal is to work up to 1 full minute. This next movement is the gold standard test for leg function in rehab centers worldwide. Step-ups mimic the exact motion you use for climbing stairs, getting in and out of cars, and stepping up curbs. A research team at the University of Sydney studied 420 seniors and discovered that those who could perform 15 step-ups without stopping had an 82% lower risk of mobility issues 5 years later. The beauty of step-ups is they train your legs unilaterally, one leg at a time. This is crucial because we all have a stronger leg and a weaker leg. Traditional exercises like regular squats let your stronger leg compensate for the weaker one. Step-ups force each leg to work independently, eliminating muscle imbalances that lead to hip problems and knee pain. Start by finding a sturdy step, stair, or platform about 6 to 8 inches high. Position yourself next to a wall or railing for support. Place your right foot completely on the step. Ensure your entire foot is on the surface, not just your toes. Using your full foot activates 40% more muscle fibers. Push through your right heel to lift your body up. Don't cheat by pushing off with your back leg. Once standing on the step, slowly lower yourself back down, taking 3 full seconds to descend. This slow lowering phase, called the eccentric contraction, is where the real strength building happens. The number one mistake people make is moving too fast. A biomechanics study from Melbourne found that slowing down to a 3-second descent increased muscle activation by 67% compared to fast step-ups. Start with 10 repetitions on each leg. For maximum benefits, perform these every other day to give your muscles 48 hours to recover. This is it, the movement that surgeons are now prescribing instead of surgery. Single leg stands might seem too simple to be the most important exercise, but the science will blow your mind. When you stand on one leg, your body activates 73 different muscles simultaneously just to keep you upright. Compare that to walking, which only uses about 20 muscles at a time. A landmark study in the British Medical Journal followed 1,700 adults over 60 for 10 years. Those who couldn't stand on one leg for 10 seconds had an 84% higher risk of death from any cause within the next decade. Your ability to balance on one leg is literally a predictor of your longevity. It's the only exercise that simultaneously improves strength, balance, coordination, and bone density. When you stand on one leg, your body weight creates a vertical load that stimulates bone cells called osteoblasts to lay down new bone tissue. A study in the American Journal of Medicine found that seniors who practiced single leg stands for just 5 minutes a day increased their hip bone density by 2.1% in 6 months, reversing 3 years of age-related bone loss. To perform this, stand next to a sturdy chair. Lift your right foot off the ground, bringing your knee to 45 degrees. Keep your standing leg straight, but not locked. Fix your eyes on a single point straight ahead. This improves balance time by 40%. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch. To progress, try closing your eyes. This forces your nervous system to work harder. A Japanese study found that practicing with eyes closed improved reaction time by 28%, which is vital for catching yourself during a trip. A physical therapy clinic in Boston tracked 200 patients over 60 who committed to these 3 exercises. After 3 months, 68% could walk upstairs without the railing. 74% said getting up from chairs became easier. Most remarkably, 43% reported their knee pain disappeared. The order matters. Start with wall sits to warm up, follow with step-ups for functional strength, and finish with single leg stands for balance integration. This sequence takes about 15 minutes and should be done 3 times per week. Consistency beats intensity. Your future self will thank you for every single rep you do today. Which everyday activity has become harder for you lately? Climbing stairs or keeping your balance? Share your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching.